morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, or should I say happy day 2 of Members Week here at Hunky Dory Crafts. It is an absolute joy to bring you lots of new goodies, especially for Members Week. The celebrations are continuing, of course. We have a fantastic brand new launch, and it is a perfect addition to our Prism colouring range. Plus, we have got a mega size jumbo back in stock fan favourite that you do not want to miss. Really exciting day today. We did launch our club gift yesterday, just a quick mention. And our Members Week, of course, did launch yesterday as... Oh, love that, Jess. Absolutely on fire today. We've got the wonderful Jess producing today. Good morning. Good morning. And obviously our Members Week is on all weekend in the Sunday, the 29th of March. And we've got our lovely double discount. Again, Jess, absolutely on point with the discount on there. It's so good, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely amazing savings. Okay, my name is Rebecca Monks, or Lady Monks of Gemstone Gardens. We're really feeling the Evergreen Manor vibes this week, and we just love it. And I cannot wait to see what fancy name we've come up with for our demonstrator. It's the one and only Anne-Marie.
Good morning.
Lady Catherall of Papercraft
Wow,
Valley.
I'll keep that. I'd legally change my name to that. It's amazing.
It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. I want one of those little plaques.
Yes.
Yeah,
those next, please.
You excited for the show
Very
today?
excited. One of our most wanted back in stock items forever. We have missed these so much, so I'm very excited.
Yeah.
And Stacey's Puntastic colouring pad
is
adorable.
It's so fun, isn't it?
So fun, so cute. Yeah. You're going to love it.
Absolutely. Everyone's going to love it. Good morning, everybody. Jeanette is getting her Hunky Dory fix. Good morning, campus, says Bill William. Hope you're all well. Thank you so much for joining us. We will read out more comments. But we've got a lot to go through. So, first of all, let's take a look at Win It Weekly. We have got a really cute prize, all again themed for our manor house, evergreen manor vibes. It's all a home sweet home, gorgeous vibes. We've got our Precious Moments little book. We've got our Hunky Dory house luxury cards. We've got our little laser cut shapes. These are so cute. We've got a moonstone die set, indoor garden. We have got what Lady of the Manor or Lord of the Manor does not want a Hunky Dory pinny?
Absolutely.
Every day of the week. And we have our Truckload of Love Precious Moments topper set. What a fantastic prize. Like, share and comment. And we would like to know which of our crafters is a secret aristocrat. This answer, Anne-Marie, is under absolute lock and key. There's just no budging anyone on the answer to this.
No.
So we've got no hints, tips, nothing for you guys.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. How exciting. Do get your comments in to be in the chance of winning. 4 lucky winners as well. We've got double giveaway. Okay, shall we have a look at our fabulous card BT? We have got a Puntastic colouring pad for you, and the cards are phenomenal. Let's take a look. That is absolutely amazing, isn't it? We just love, I don't know, there's something, Hunky Dory, we are the king and queens of puns, aren't we?
Oh, for sure.
We absolutely love it. We slide them into our toppers, we do kits with them, and now we have got our Puntastic colouring pad. It's got that really fun, cheeky feel as well. I think it's great if you like your sort of jelly cats and your squishmallows. It's got that fun vibe with the little faces.
Definitely. It's just so cute, isn't it? And I think you'll recognise some of the artwork from our Puntastic topper collection that we brought you last year, wasn't it?
Last year, I think, yeah.
I'm sure it was only last year. And Stacey was like, I'm going to add some new images, but some of these are too cute not to include.
Exactly. And they're just so fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
So as Anne-Marie said, it does really have that nice vibe that there's some familiar favourites and some new ones too. So our and it is just so reasonable. £9.99. Even if you don't use this for card making, even if you just use it for a bit of colour therapy.
Yeah,
beautiful.
definitely.
75 designs in here, 5x5, so they are great for card sizes if you are card making. 5 sheets in each of the 15 designs. It is printed on our Colour Me as well. All the cards and things that you saw in the BT are on the hub, and as well we have got colouring examples with listed colours of our alcohol markers. I know Stacey's worked really hard on that, so do take a look at our Hunky Dory hub for all the examples. And I say, Stacey, all of our design team have worked so hard. So you can just head over to the Hunky Dory hub. Like I say, £9.99. So we've got our fun little banana with the peel better soon. Absolutely love that. The popcorn as well. Hope your day is popping. And like I say, you're going to get 5 of each. So you can do them all in fun different colours. You could batch make these. Try some of your techniques out. You've got our little berry gang there. You're the berry best. You've got your strawberry, your blueberry, and like your raspberry there as well. Obviously this one as well. Do not know how to thank you. I love that one.
I love the donuts.
The donuts
so
are
cute.
so fun. Again, there's a little bit of something for the gents in there, or just any fun beer fan. We've got Hoppy Beer Day as well, perfect for those cheers cards. We've got chemistry. I mean, just Bunsen burners with smiley faces. Who knew?
I know, right?
And little test tubes.
Love.
Just love them. We've got a toast to your success. So like I say, they really are sort of encapsulating that fun of our Puntastic collection. And we've got some new ones as well. We've got the games console controller there with the you've levelled up. We've got the pizza, have a slice day. Grow Get 'em as well. That one on the BT was so punchy with those bright pinks. Really fun. Obviously, I remember this one in the kit. The little avocado with the little stone belly bump. You're going to have a baby. Stop it. It's so cute.
You could cut that out though, couldn't you? And put a really tiny little scan photo in. How cute would that be?
That would be adorable, wouldn't it?
Super cute.
Absolutely cute. Cute to the max. You've got Hope Your Day is on point with the cactus gang. So again, that could be for birthday. That could be absolutely anything. We've got the little sofa and armchair. I cherish our friendship. Again, they're just going to be so fun. The light bulbs. I love you. What's. And then again, let's pick and flick. Happy birthday with our little pea pods there.
I love the peas.
Super cute with their little party hats on.
So cute.
So cute. Absolutely gorgeous. Diane Hatcher says, I love the Puntastic collection. I definitely need this. I haven't even opened my Prism alcohol markers yet.
This is not okay.
This is where you need to be getting them open.
They're sat there crying right now.
They are. They're like, please, come on.
They're crying little prism tears.
Little prism tears, yes.
Oh, what a shame.
I know. Diane, get those open. Get those open and have a little experiment with you. Ash says she needs inspiration for my goodie box. She will definitely do that as well. Viv Nichols has put on the hub, there's cards made from this pad. I really need help with my colouring, so hopefully that will inspire you. Also, I've seen Viv Nichols' colouring on the Facebook group, and it is beautiful.
Oh, okay.
I think people are hard on themselves.
I agree.
People are hard on themselves. I don't think it is definitely not as intimidating as you think. And we have got the launch as well. And this will really help if you want some inspiration with your colouring.
Yeah.
We've got all our markers and we've got the handbook. You cannot go wrong, honestly. Even I feel like I was quite comfortable with alcohol markers. And then since we got this new one in the handbook, I feel like it's gone to the next level.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely incredible. $99.98, which, like I say, an investment, but so good. The hours of joy that you will get with these is worth every single penny. Absolutely incredible. Really love this one. So we have your handbook full of those tips, techniques. We've got gradients, we've got ombres in here, we've got really popular colour combinations as well. We've got sort of techniques with how to do like I don't know what this one is like. It's like a dotty technique as well.
It's like creating glitter to
glitter. That's it.
With the darts, and then obviously getting your metallics there. So all about kind of highlights that little section there.
Yeah.
There's lots of ways that you can kind of do it, but the book is just going to talk you through it. If you've never used them before, even if you don't own our markers, these techniques will help you with any markers. You know, obviously the colour combinations aren't going to be the same. You'd have to find your own numbers of your pens in your stash. But these are all ideas that you can use and try with any alcohol markers.
Yeah, absolutely. The principles are the same, aren't they? Absolutely. And again, you could just see how you're going to get that shading, those gradients. It's really, as Anne-Marie said, it's those techniques of things like skin colours, hair colours, eye colours, animal tones, feathers, everything like that. And then again, how to create those sort of glitter effects, those bouncy effects, reflections. Absolutely amazing. Eric says, me neither. I need to carve some time out to get the best use of them. I think that's it. It's just sitting down and treating yourself to an hour of just diving in.
Yeah, definitely. But don't think too hard about it either. I think if you do only have like 10-15 minutes to just have a little play with the pen, just get used to the pens, how the colour goes down, do a few little blending things. It doesn't even need to be like a coloured image. It can just be on a little scrap of card, you know, just to get a feel for the pen.
Absolutely.
Just go for it.
Just go for it. Just dive. That's all we ask, isn't it? With anything crafting,
we don't want to see any prison tears of the pens crying because they're not being used.
No, we don't. I mean, look at this. 168 markers of absolute gorgeousness. Look at them. They do come with, so they've got a big foam block at the bottom for storage. Obviously, if you want to create your own storage or put them in pencil cases or pen pots, it's absolutely fine. The box is lovely though, if you do want to keep them in there, really nice and secure. It has a magnetic closing lid, and obviously, again, it's just so nice to have them in this format as well. Just beautiful. 168 markers in total. Really nice colours. Let's show you the card models, and then we're going to go straight over to Anne-Marie. Because like I say, it is so good to see these demonstrate. Look at this one as well.
It's a little shaker.
I know, it's a little, right, it's a shaker. This card is just everything. The shaker, the decoupage, the colouring.
Yeah. Just... because you're getting the multiples, you can decoupage, of course, if you want to as well.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, look how fun that banana peel looks layered up.
So cool, isn't it?
So cool. Love that as well. That's from our lovely Hannah. This one I love.
I know. This is adorable.
I just love puffy paint used for popcorn. It is so fun.
It looks so good, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And then the alcohol markers on those stripes. I think those red and white as well. It's like iconic popcorn bucket colours. Yeah. Really nice. Oh, this one as well on the Berry Gang. They just look like the fruitiest little fun guys, don't they? They're so cool. They're just great. I could just swoon over the samples.
I know. They're adorable, aren't they? So many amazing cards and just different ways of using them. And you wouldn't look at a lot of these and think they just come as a blank pad to start with. You know, they look like toppers that have been printed. They're so good.
Absolutely. And again, you can definitely achieve this. This is one's by Natalia. I love this one as well.
This one's very cool.
Absolutely amazing, by our lovely Hannah. That circular card as well, really tapping into those tones of the beer with the copper mirror there as well. Oh, this one's fun. Oh, using that mask goes so well.
That looks really good, doesn't it?
Absolutely amazing. This one's by Wendy. Again, look at the colouring on there. Absolutely stunning. And it is so achievable as well. Absolutely. Do not be intimidated by any of these samples because it is so achievable.
That one is so good. The toast is amazing on that one.
It literally looks good enough to eat.
That is like the perfect level of toasting for me.
And me.
Like,
that's what I aim for.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. Gorgeous. We've got that leveled up card there as well.
That was very cool.
So cool. Again, with those sort of digital design papers in there, really working hard. You've got that really fun starburst. Diana says, how cool are all these samples? I love them all. Well done. Geraldine says, the box of pens is like a sweetie box.
Isn't it?
It is like opening a box of sweets or chocolate. Oh, just look at that.
So good.
What a wobbler.
So good. I love that background that's been created as well.
It's so cool. Again, another one of our lovely Wendy's here. She's used a circle nesting dies. Absolutely amazing, just incredible. I don't know, I think, has she just done that by hand? Oh no, it's on the background of the pad, isn't it? Love that, absolutely love it. Oh, there's that pink one that I was saying, really, really pops on there. Just so cute with those faces.
But look how little you can do with the actual card itself as well. You know, just a few mats and layers, a little bit of embossing. You don't have to go to town on the card because the colouring's doing everything for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. It's just going to work so hard for you. There's that lovely avocado.
So cute.
Again, as Anne-Marie said, super minimal on the rest of your stash. Letting the artwork and the colouring all do the talking. Absolutely fabulous. I know colouring's really come back in as well, hasn't it?
Definitely. I think in the last kind of 12 to 18 months, it's just had a real resurgence, doesn't it? Like kind of adult colouring. It's huge all over social media as well.
Yeah.
You know, there's just videos of people colouring.
And especially cute colouring as well is really
those
on
little
trend
like
as
kind
well.
of cosy colouring
Cute and
books.
cosy ones, yeah. But they are not cheap.
They're not cheap, and I've got a few myself. They're not the best
Not
quality
good
paper.
quality. No, I know. Honestly, I bought one way before this was coming out, and I was just a bit like, I would rather do my stamps or get something like this.
Yeah. Mark got me a colouring book for Mother's Day actually, which was really lovely, and it's like it's in the car actually because it was with my pens, and it's like an Alice in Wonderland, like a little bit dark, a little bit creepy.
Yeah.
And I really loved it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool, but it's all AI inside.
A lot of it is.
And I'm colouring it in, and I'm like, I don't even know what some of these bits are to colour in. I don't know where I'm supposed to kind of go.
Yeah.
Some of them were a bit pixelated. And I was like, he was like, is it good? And I was like, the paper quality was dreadful. It was just soaking all the ink from my pens. And I was like, it's a bit rubbish.
Ropey.
And I was like, I hope you didn't pay a lot for it. He was like, oh, it was a tenner. And I was like, shut up.
It's not cheap, that is it, really?
No, and it didn't have 75 pages. Like,
No.
You know what I mean? It wasn't.
Not good quality colouring cardstock.
No.
I know. You just need to treat yourself to something like this.
Yeah.
And again, like you say, the materials all do it justice. There's that pea one there as well.
I love the peas.
I love the peas. So cute. So easy to colour as well. I think there is like peas and vegetables in the handbook as well if you want to use exactly the exact same colours.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie, you ready to do a few
Absolutely,
techniques?
yeah. So we're just going to colour.
Amazing.
That's all we're doing. I'm just so excited. So we're going to do the I Love You What's and What's because it's really cute, and it's just a nice one to show you how we can kind of do the light bulbs, because obviously they're kind of glass, they're see-through, and sometimes you might think, well, what colour do I need to do this? Like, do I leave it white? What we do have in the pens is your T132, which is the milky white, which is a really lovely kind of off-white colour, if you will. Let me just grab a little bit of paper so I can show you this just on the side. But you'll see when that alcohol evaporates in there, it's just going to leave us a little bit of a touch of colour, but it isn't going to be too kind of much.
Yeah.
So the first thing we're going to do is just going to get that colour down. So I like to, most of the time, use my chisel tip, if I'm honest. And I'm just going to get that base colour down, first of all, on here. I'm not being too precise, not worrying if I go over the heart, because we're going to go over that with a darker colour anyway.
Look how quickly you filled that in.
Yeah,
and
so
like
fast.
you say, it does give it that perfect, like you say, glass, and even though white things do have, you do need to still colour it, don't you?
You need to do something, and it might be that, you know, it's more of a window glass and you want to go with a little bit of a grey or a blue or something. But because we're going to use quite a lot of warm colours in here around the hearts, I thought this colour would just be really perfect to get that base down. So you can see that it looks kind of patchy when we first go down. That's always going to happen with your first kind of layer. You can obviously go back in and add another layer into there. And like I say, I'm not too fussy about colouring over other bits and pieces because I know I'm going to come to those next anyway. And we can colour over any little mistakes. And obviously we do have that Colorless Blender in there, which is perfect for fixing any little colouring errors as well.
For sure.
So that's our T132. Then we're going to go in with our hearts. So I've got my R22, which is the Cinnabar. And I'll show you that again. It's a really lovely kind of vibrant red. So again, we're going to go in with this now. Again, I'm going to go on my chisel tip. It is just personal preference. If you prefer to use your your bullet nib here, you absolutely can do.
Yes, I forgot to even mention that they're double-sided
They are
pens.
double-ended, yeah. So you do have this chisel tip. I will show you in a second. I'll just get the colour down on this heart and I'll show you the bullet tip as well. So if you haven't seen them before, they are a dual-tipped marker. So that is your chisel, and you can see that's going to give you a really lovely chunky kind of line, but then you've also got that finer bullet tip as well. So if you are doing your detail, then that's perfect. But we're going to go in again and just do this one here too. And I am just trying to keep clear of that little white highlight on the eye. Again, not a disaster if you go over it, because we can kind of bleach it out a little bit with our Colorless Blender.
Yeah.
But obviously you can also go over it with a white gel pen as well.
Of course. And again, they partner really well with things like that as well.
Yeah,
white gel
pens, layering up all of your different mediums. Yeah, it works so well, it really does. So then we're going to go in next with the YR06, which is the golden rod. So again, I'll just show you this colour so you can see how that looks next to our red. So it's going to kind of blend in a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this around the edge of our heart. So we're going to just go in. No, I'm going to go chisel tip. I can't do it.
Yeah, straight on in.
Just go around.
That's going to give it that real sort of glow.
Gives it that little bit of a glow, yeah. So again, we're just going to kind of take it around the edge like that and do the same over this side. So this is the one I coloured this one in for the blog. So this exact colour palette is the one that's featured on the blog as well.
Oh, amazing.
So you've got the golden rod there, and then we're going to go in with our T26, sorry. No, is it T26? That's not what I've written down. Hold on. What I have discovered is I like to just make colours up.
Okay.
When I'm doing things.
Yeah.
I feel like I have some kind of issue with numbers and letters.
Yeah, it's quite, yeah, absolutely.
T32, that's the one we want. I didn't think that colour was quite right. So this is going to be like a really warm kind of yellow. And you can just see how they work together really nicely. And they're just going to give us that really kind of ombre glow that just sits around this heart here. And it's just going to soften the edge of that previous colour that we put down as well.
Yeah.
So you're kind of almost going over that.
Again, that makes it look more glowy as well.
It does, doesn't it? So you're just going to take that around the edge there. And we haven't done anything kind of fancy there.
No.
Anyone can do that.
Yeah.
That isn't, you know, any kind of fancy techniques or anything like that. Absolutely anyone could go in and do that. I'm just going to add another little bit of the YR06 just to bring that orange in again next to the red, just making sure it's really nice and vibrant. Now with your alcohol markers, you can obviously layer the colour up as well. So you can do some really cool shading just with one colour. So we talk about shading in the handbook, and it talks you through how you can kind of create it with different layers, different pens as well, like different kind of shades of a colour. If you go onto the website, you can download this colour chart as well. This is a really great place to start, because this is the first thing you should do with your pens.
100%.
Get this coloured in. Again, it gives you a feel for the pen, how the ink goes down, how the colour goes down, and you get to see all your colours in like the kind of the real ink.
Yeah.
Because obviously matching up a plastic colour to an ink colour is really difficult.
Yeah.
They're not the same
They
material.
don't always reflect the actual
They
pen
absolutely
colour.
don't. No, they obviously we've tried our best with them, but if I find the YR06 here, it's that one there, so you can see it's quite similar. But just do this, it's so worth it, because it does just help get that colour down and just for you to just get a feel for the pen. So what you can do obviously is kind of look through here, and say you wanted to do like an orange kind of ombre, you could pick 3 different kind of shades that are going to gradually step up and go a bit darker, but equally you can do it with just one shade as well.
Yeah.
So you can go in and pop your kind of base colour down, but then you can continue building in an area with your base colour to add that shade and that depth really quite easily, and you can see already the difference in the colours there just by adding extra onto there. So depending on your skill level, depending on how brave you're feeling, you might want to just do your shading like this, just like kind of one colour shading. But if I then take my, let's go with I'm going to go R28, the geranium. This is quite a step up, but we can add this over here as well, and it's going to add even more depth. So depending on how you want this, how you want your shading to look, if you want a really natural kind of blend, you know, your one colour blending is really cool, but you can always add in extra shades. Sometimes you might want to use 2, you might want to use 3, 4, you know, it's just kind of playing around with different pens and different colour combinations, and make a note of them as well when you've done them. Yes. If you think this is actually, I love this red blend, note it down, get yourself a little notebook or something, and just get those colours listed so that when you come to an image and you need that red blend, you can go, oh, I've got that, I know what I'm doing. And again, that just takes one of the steps out of kind of getting started.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just going to go in and add a little bit of shading onto here, just to kind of darken up some areas, just so it adds a little bit of interest as well. And then I'm actually going to go in with that geranium because I do really like that.
It looks so nice.
It's one of my favourite colours, this one. I use it quite a lot. So I'm just doing shading across like one side here. So again, just adding, oh, I've gone over the white.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's fine. We can sort that. Put that on there as well. And then again, just to help blend the two together, just go back in with your lighter shade and just give that a lovely little blend over. And it's just the way that the alcohol kind of works on the cardstock. It just blends really nicely and gives you that flawless kind of ombre blend. It's just like seamless, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
so
really
cute.
Good.
So then we're going to go in and do the metal work now. So at the bottom here, I've got 3 different greys, and they're all quite similar, but they are going to add quite a lot of depth to this. So our first one is our warm grey number 1. So you've got WGs and you've got Ws. So this is the warm grey 1. So let me just write W1 there so we know that's that one. Then we've got our WG1, which is also a warm grey one. Can you see that's much deeper though?
Yeah, and it is warmer as well, isn't it? It's more beigey grey.
Yeah. And that is, I love the greys. You might, because there's a lot of greys in here, and you might look at them and think, gosh, do we really need that many greys? But you really will use them a lot, and this is our WG4. Let me just bring the colour chart in again so you can see, because what you've got with your greys is you've got a lot of, like your cool grey, like your warm grey 1, your cool grey 1. They're great for adding shadows and like kind of grounding items, like for example, like the avocado here. I was just having a little colour in with him before. You might just want to add, where's my 1 gone? A little bit of shading underneath his feet, just to ground him.
Natural shadow.
And that's it, that, you know, or you can go around the edges of your shapes and add a little bit of shadow like that as well. So your really, really pale greys are fantastic for that. But then they take you all the way through. Obviously, you've got your 2 blacks in there as well. You've got a black and a special black. I don't know the difference, if I'm honest. They're very similar. They're both black. One, I think the special black is possibly a bit more of a true black, if you will.
Yeah, and black's maybe a bit...
Blue's
too strong. Yeah, you know what I mean though, don't you?
And then you've also got all your cool greys, and some of these, they actually kind of go a little bit blue, which is really nice. Again, you've actually got like bluish grey here in your 3, your 7, your 9. And then obviously look how warm your warm greys are. They kind of slot into your browns really nicely. Yes. So again, don't kind of not use the greys with all your browns and blacks and things, because they do work really nicely. So we're going to go in with that warm grey 1, and again we're going to start just by adding a base onto here. So we're going to add that warm grey into the bottom here first of all, and then what we've got here is we've got some kind of natural areas that we can see that we can add shade into. So that's again one of the great things about these colouring books, is that Stacey thinks about how to make it easier, as she does with stamps as well. She kind of adds all that natural shading detail in for us, so we're just kind of following the shape of those lines
absolutely
from the sides.
And I think that's just how Stacey works, because again, she does it with the dies as well. She puts cut lines in places that you wouldn't think of, and like you say, the embossing folders, little details that you notice.
Absolutely, yeah. And she's a crafter, so she knows what we want, which you know, which is fantastic, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So we're going to go in and add all this like kind of shading just to the sides, and just bringing it in where those kind of lines are.
These pair so nicely together.
So cool, aren't they? So just bringing that in there, and then we're going to go with that darkest one, which is that warm grey 4. And I've gone with the warms because obviously we've got the warm colours in the actual bulbs themselves.
Yeah, I think it looks great with the warm ones.
It's so cute, isn't it? And again, just taking inspiration from where that line is already, that kind of shaded area.
Yeah.
And just enhance it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If anyone has any questions as well, by the way, please do get them in.
Yeah, we have. Obviously, I didn't want to... It's getting the right bit because I was like, oh, people want to hear the colours, the techniques. I think it was Wendy asked what cardstock is best to use these markers with. We would recommend our cardstock, which is Colour Me.
Yeah, 100%.
You can use Ink Me as well. But our Colour Me is specifically designed for that job. Obviously, the colouring pads that we've got on the show today, our Puntastic one, is made with that anyway, so that's absolutely perfect. But if you are stamping and things, we would recommend the Colour Me.
Yeah, it's just it's got a super smooth surface. So my original colour chart is actually printed onto Ink Me, and I always think that's smooth, but compared to your Colour Me, it feels kind of rough.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? You just those extra graininess into it.
So
I know.
it's super smooth, but it also isn't absorbent as absorbent, if you will. So it isn't going to suck all the ink out of your pens. Again, with your alcohol markers, if you're not used to using them, they do bleed through on the back. It's completely normal, but just be aware if you are going to colour through your pad kind of a page at a time, just pop something in between just to protect underneath it. Yeah, just a bit scrap cardstock, piece of acetate, something like that works perfectly. But yeah, just make sure you're protecting the pages underneath.
100%.
Okay, next we are going to colour in our little kind of sparks in the background. So I'm going to go with the colours that we've used just for kind of like the glow. So I'm going to go with my what was this one again? T32, the deep yellow, and just add this little bit of light detail, this little shine around the sides. So again, your bullet tip, perfect for little detail bits and pieces like this.
Just had a quick question. The colour pad, Debbie says, is it 300 GSM? It's actually not, it's 150 GSM. And the reason of that is perfectly adequate for your colouring. Yeah. And again, if you want to just use them as colouring pages, they're nice, lightweight, really easy to use.
Yeah, definitely. They don't need to be any thicker than that really for this purpose. We did play around with different kind of colouring mediums when it came to the not colouring mediums, weights of cardstock when it came to the workbook, and we were like, this is actually absolutely fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it, absolutely.
You can always get your mirror card, add a little bit of weight to them if you're going to kind of use them onto your cards and things like that, but the weight is absolutely fine.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have, you know, obviously all the cards have travelled absolutely beautifully, and you know, they're absolutely flawless. Like I say, the team have done a really good job. They have travelled to Hobby Maker and back as well. So you can rest assured that they are really good quality. Just because it's not thicker, you know, doesn't mean it's like inferior whatsoever. 100%. Thank you so much for getting your questions in.
We love a question.
We do.
Okay, and then we're just gonna again just use those little techniques that we've already brought in, just by adding those darker shades and then going back in with our lighter shade of the two, just to blend those two together. So our bulbs are kind of done, so it's just down to our text now. So I'm going to do the letters in mostly the grey. I'm going to do the love, or maybe I should do the I love you in the red, and then the what's and what's in the greys. So let's get
I love it as well, look, like on a lot of these, it's like bubble writing, so you can colour that in as well.
You can colour that in.
Like the happy birthday's got that bubble writing. Obviously, like there's the cactus one's got a little sign with the sentiment on that you can colour in. So there's just like lots of extra details as well that you can be colouring in for those.
When Stacey did these for the blog and like scanned them all in, I did the cactus one and she was like, is there a green you've not used? And I was like, I was just getting some variety in those cacti.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of greens to show off and I've done that.
Absolutely, I love that.
There's like a million different greens in there. But there's a lot of cactuses, you know.
Yeah, and as well, and if you've got a favourite, you could pick out one. Or again, you could just have fun with the whole range of greens. And like you say, it's so nice to show them off. But yeah, it is really funny. I know I did, because I did the Year of Flowers one with the cat.
Yes, yeah.
And the amount of reds that I used in the roses, again, I don't think there was a shade of red I hadn't touched.
It is funny, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, like you say, you can really...
It's got to be done, hasn't it?
It's got to be done.
And they're there, you know, this is the fun of having all of those pens.
Yeah, absolutely.
So going in again with that darker grey. So even in our letters, we can add some depth and a little bit of extra dimension into here. I'm actually going to see if, that's our warm grey 4. Let's get warm grey 6 as well and just add a little bit more to those letters, if I could see it. 8. Come on, there you go. I was going to say, where are you? Let's just check. It's always worth a check to make sure that it's still following the same colour family that you're working with.
Oh, yeah.
I would never just go straight in. Even with my kind of knowledge of the pens, I don't think I'd ever just go straight in with the colour without testing it. So it's always have a little bit of scrap paper at your side so you can just see what the pens look like when the ink goes down.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the last thing you want to do is kind of ruin what you've worked on just by using a rogue pen.
And a lot of people were saying that in the comments. We did have a lot of comments about how useful the swatches are and things like that. And, you know, saying like, why would you want to spoil all your hard work?
Exactly. Because it does take time and, you know, obviously we love doing it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you do want to make sure you don't ruin anything.
No, absolutely not.
With a little rogue colour that's not what you thought it was.
Yeah, and like you say, that can really happen. Sometimes, like, I mean, it's like everything as well, isn't it? Sometimes, like, you know, you go into a shop or it's like a paint colour that you've had before.
Yeah.
And you don't always carry the colour in your head the same as what it is in real life.
Actually, yeah.
So it's definitely, 100%. Just swatch every time. It really is worth taking those extra sort of 10 seconds here and there to do that, to get your swatches in.
So they are a permanent pen, obviously, which means that we can use them on other surfaces as well. So we can use them onto our gemstones.
Yeah.
So if you want to perfectly match your gemstones, you can colour over the clear ones are the best, but any of the kind of lighter coloured ones, you can absolutely do it with them as well. They will colour onto acetate. They'll colour onto your Miri card as well. So if you wanted to do mats and layers with your Miri, your silver Miri, and you wanted to really match it perfectly again, you could do that.
Great for like the Miri alphabet as well.
Yeah, your Miri alphabet. Your ribbon, you can change the colour of your ribbon with it as well. There's lots of different surfaces you can actually use them onto. So yeah, they're a pretty good pen. I'm going to get my T2, which is my mulberry. So this one has a slightly pinkier tone to the red, if you will. But I'm going to use that for my little hearts, just to make it a little bit different to
the other ones. Yeah.
You can add that in there. And then another thing with the pens as well, I know it's something that Kat does quite a lot, is again your mats and layers just onto using your chisel tip.
I love doing that.
Because it is like the best, isn't it? Because you can literally just go along the edge and create your instant kind of mats and layers. So if you're going to then just pop that on there, again, perfect colour matching if that's what you're looking for. I'm just going to do a little bit of extra blend just in the middle there where my two colours meet.
Yeah, that's definitely a technique off Kat that I've adopted.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
So effective, yeah.
And that is our little guys done. I'm just going to see if I can just push out that little bit of red in his eye with my Colorless Blender.
Amazing.
So reds aren't always very, what's the word I'm looking for? Cooperative.
Yeah.
Because they do red kind of, once it gets into your cardstock, it's kind of in.
Yeah.
But it's, again, this isn't going to work for every colour. You do need to kind of trial this, but your Colorless Blender, if I bring that right up so you can see, it is kind of bleaching that colour out, so it's not quite as white. There's still a bit of alcohol to evaporate in there as well, and obviously if we go over it with our white gel pen, it's going to be absolutely fine. But your Colorless Blender is great for adding highlights, adding kind of little bleached areas if you need them to be. You can see how it's just taken that colour out there, and obviously having your chisel tip of this means that you can kind of create some really cool little textures as well. So you can do like little brickwork backgrounds with this, because you can kind of do that little brick effect, which is quite cool. But the chisel tip's really handy. I used it to do the kind of cheese on the pizza as well. I don't think I finished him for the blog actually. I think Stacey had to use someone else's because I didn't get him finished, but I feel like I've got him here. Here he is. Oh, and all my cactuses with my 10,000 post-it notes on of my greens. But just using your chisel tip there to add like the texture of the cheese.
Oh my gosh, it makes it look like really stringy.
It's
and
so cool, isn't
shredded, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so cool. So yeah, it's definitely worth just playing around with your pens. I don't know if you can, I don't know if it's better showing it on the up close on the overhead maybe. There we go. Look how cute they are.
Oh, it's just so effective,
So
isn't it?
cute.
And they're just really good. So good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
There's a question about the Colorless Blender separately. We don't sell it separately, but we do sell it in smaller cartons, which we are moving on to straight away, basically. If you do have any questions or you want to leave any comments, please get them in. We will try and read them out. Obviously, I don't want to go over shading or techniques, but I will definitely try. And I know the team are on the comments too, answering any questions that we just don't quite get round to. So do not worry. Right, let's show you this individual set then. So this is our set of greys. It's $9.99 or any 3 for 2. This has a Colorless Blender in. So if that's the one that you use the most, maybe you want a spare, etc., it really is worth having. Obviously you get 12 markers in here for starters, but it is really worth it if you can stretch the $9.99 to have backups of all your greys and an extra Colorless Blender. I mean, I think I'd be doing that, would you?
Yeah,
just
definitely.
getting that extra one for your spares. So these are our individual marker sets. Each set contains 12 pens, so they're really great if you're just starting out or you don't want to invest in the big set. Absolutely great for those. They come in the most incredible, cute little Perspex boxes, aren't they?
I know, it's such lovely storage, isn't it?
Love them. I absolutely love them. So we've got lots of choices for you. So we've got our greys, our browns. Again, maybe if you're trying to build up a set like similar to the big box, maybe you just buy like one a month or two a month. Yeah. Really nice, easy way to get them built up. But obviously, like I say, they are 3 for 2. So our reds there. And then we've got really nice pinks. And then that goes right up to the purples. You've got your lavender and your deep violet in there. And then you've got your blush and your soft pinks. We have our greens. So again, great for those cactuses or if you do a lot of plants, leaves, meadows, all that kind of thing. This one's really great for your colouring. So you've got, again, right from your deep green, your bottle green, bright green, olive, pale green, turquoise, peacock, all sorts of delicious greens in there as well. Heather Porter says, brilliant colouring, Anne-Marie. Karen says, fab colouring, Anne-Marie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Amazing. We have got more to come as well. Again, we've got blues. So again, great if you've got lots of like ocean themed things, or again, lots of all of those skies that you like to colour in. Absolutely fantastic for making your own background. And you could probably do clouds with that Colourless Blender as well.
Oh, you could. Yeah, I think there's...
there is a technique about that, isn't there, in the work or the handbook?
It's in one of them, definitely.
Oh, we've got skies in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and again, isn't that so effective? You've got the little clouds in there, and then you've got the stars for the sort of midnight colours.
It's cute, isn't it? And I think right on the very back page is colouring white, so you've got like snowmen and clouds in there as well, and your sheep.
Absolutely so effective. And again, like those light bulbs, like again, they often appear white, but even just adding that warmth and that glow is fantastic. And again, I think there is lots of different ones as well, and tips on how to get lighter, and even adding those touches of blue in there to make it really effective. Absolutely fantastic. And then we have, I've brought these two sets in last really, because these are a little bit of a mixture of both. We have our pastels, which is this cute little one here. And then we have our darks there, so all those rich jewel tones as well. And they're great as well if you want to do those, like I say, get that kind of good, nice palette of the various colours. And if Anne-Marie was saying like you could shade with like singular shades or even just 2 shades. Perhaps you want to use that fancy pink and that powder pink together. You can still achieve some of the same techniques as well. Again, maybe pop in that fuchsia there for that little bright colour as well. So you can be doing all of those same techniques just with your smaller boxes. Like I say, $9.99 each or any 3 for 2. Your greys one does as well include that all-important Colorless Blender that I know you guys were asking if we did separately. Next, we have our alcohol markers workbook as well. And I know this was an absolute passion project for Stacey and Marie, yourself. Natalie did some work on this as well, our design team as well. Absolutely fantastic. It gives you exact shades of your alcohol markers and then little tips and techniques where to add your shading, where to add those curves, and then what it looks like at each stage blended. So it is fantastic. Again, I think people and skin tones are one that people are very intimidated by.
Yeah, definitely. I think
everyone wants to get, the reflection of that person correct and accurate. So it is fantastic to have those in there as well. All those skin tones and hair colours, sorry. So you've got that, you've got your clothing and again how to add that texture and that sort of feel, that baggy feel to the hoodie, you've got that in there, those creases, you've got the pinstripes and again the glitter on that little prom dress. And then at the end you've got some fantastic little sort of scenes and almost like little mini toppers that you can be adding all of those tips and techniques to as well. So you've got the wonderful little people there as well. You've got the pond techniques there with the grass and the reeds, the waterfalls, the trees. It is an absolute incredible alcohol markers handbook. You can obviously colour straight onto these and then you can just, you can either practice them or if you're happy with them, absolutely be turning them into cards or little pieces of art.
Yeah, there's all sorts of extras in there so you can actually use them on your cards, can't you? Yeah.
Absolutely. Again, lots of different colours for your leaves. That bouquet is just fantastic, isn't it? But again, you could just be colouring these any which way. You've got your party pieces there, so your balloons, your cakes, those wonderful drinks as well with that fantastic realistic shading in there. Absolutely phenomenal. Again, you've got your animals in there. So a real mixed bag of everything. You've got those like sort of scaly animals and that tortoise shell. And then all of your little objects at the back as well for you to colour. Absolutely amazing, step by step. It is obviously made out of our Colour Me, so ready for colouring straight onto it. That is $14.99. Obviously, we have got double discounts on at the moment, so you can be stocking up. And we have, again, I know someone did ask, what's the best sort of cardstock to use? It is your Colour Me A4 card block, which we absolutely 100% recommend. This is a little bit heavier at 250 GSM A4 card. We know that many people will want to like stamp onto this or even make their card blanks from this, so it is a little bit heavier for you guys. But again, it works exactly the same. It's got that super smooth, no grainy finish, blends like an absolute dream, and really, really lets your alcohol markers sit there on their very, very best. So that's $9.99. You're going to get 25 sheets, and it is all bound in a pad for you. So great for like crafting on the go or taking with you. And again, especially if you like to stamp or draw or anything like that, you absolutely can do. We're going to show you a few more of our card models because, like I say, they are all absolutely fantastic. Oh, there's that cactus one. This one's from our lovely cat, actually. And again, look at that even that blue in the background is alcohol markers. And a lot of the time you think they might be too strong for something like that. And actually they look just wonderful. So good, so clever. Again, there's that one from the VT with those gorgeous flowers. We've got our pizza there as well. Looking so different from the other samples, just picking out those different colours and different tones. There's that wonderful games console with those embossing folders. So you can really see how these can make the most phenomenal cards once they are done. There's that beer one, but using that blue and the white instead makes it look so different. There's that popcorn one, and again, that one is fully coloured there for you. You're going to get that buttery yellow and right into that almost white there. Absolutely fantastic. We've got, I think, is there any that we haven't shown? Oh, the berries there as well. Just so cute. That one's from our lovely Jessica. Again, we've got our donut. There's so many samples here that we can show you. And they are available on our Hunky Dory Hub with full colour guides. So if you want any help with your colouring, you can absolutely just replicate those shades. This one's so good with the blue. We were saying about outlines. That blue there around those characters looks so fun.
Doesn't it just work?
Again, it really makes them shine and pop. That's a lovely sample by Wendy there as well. But even going into, like, again, the softness of that banana. Like I say, that yellow is almost white there in the middle. Again, another fantastic sample from Jessica. We've got Hannah's lovely popcorn as well. Just, again, those classic colours. And then we have this one from Natalia. Again, that Digital Designs one, working so great with those games console ones. We've got Happy Birthday. That one's from Debbie Smith. Those really soft greens, just blended to perfection. And the avocado one from Jessica as well, on a big 8x8 card. So it is fantastic. Even though the pad is 5x5, looks great on larger cards there. Sorry, excuse me, something in my eye there. I just love them. Like I say, our alcohol markers are back in stock with the workbook. You don't need to be hanging on. You can add them straight into your basket. Excuse me. Anne-Marie, are you going to do another demo for us?
We're going to do a little club gift.
Are
Green Manor.
we?
Yeah, because I've not had a go with this yet.
Oh!
I'm very excited.
This is so exciting.
I know. Sorry, Jess is going to have to zoom us back out so we can see. Bex, would you do me a favour, please?
Yeah.
And either grab my dies or borrow somebody's arches.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So we're going to use, I love the arches. They're like my all-time favourite top of shape, I think. So I'm going to go with this one. And I don't know which other one to use. I'm going to go with some of the gorgeous papers as well. You just get so much in here. I just love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go with a little bit of that green, maybe a little bit of that, and I'm going to keep that one out as well. And we're going to create, like, I'm going to actually recreate the card that...
In here?
No. Are my wallets there? My folders?
You, like, spotty one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the heavier one.
Amazing.
I hope. And I thought we'll recreate the card that Bex did for us in the handbook. Thank you. So I'm going to use some Puntastic, if I can find one of the greens. That's quite vibrant, isn't it? Let me see what else we have.
I'm so glad we're getting to another play with this club gift today.
Oh, me too.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Just so lovely.
It is gorgeous. It really is beautiful. So I'm going to use a couple of different shades here. Let me see if we've got a Hessian. I bet we don't, because it's everybody's favourite colour.
It is everyone's favourite, isn't it?
I keep thinking there is one, and it's the back, and it's just the colour reflecting off it. So it's not it. It's okay.
Not in here.
Are they not? Oh, sorry.
It's fine. We'll go and grab you a set. We will grab you a set.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't be silly. It's fine.
Sorry.
Still not in here. Arches, yeah.
I don't know where they are if they're not in there. It's a bit of a drama, isn't it? So I kind of need them to do it. I need to know how big it is. That's my bad. I should have looked at this before you came to me, but I was just colouring in, just having too much fun. So I'm going to snip these borders out. We got some.
Yeah, we have.
Sorry, I don't know where mine are.
They're probably literally out on your desk because they're one of those that you reach for all the time.
Yeah, or they'll be in they'll be in a demo bag or something. You know, I prepped them for a demo, never actually got to use it, and then they just stay in my trolley.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah, I'm the same.
Oh, then maybe that one. Let's have a look at the next size down. Are these Amy's?
Yes.
I can tell because she keeps hers in a bag. She's so good. Whereas I don't.
I start with good intentions.
Yeah. Where's the fun in that though?
I know, right?
Right, we're going to go with that one. So let me pop these back in Amy's bag. I'm going to make the card that you did for the last handbook. Not Amy's one, the one before. You know, with the arches.
The triple arch.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that card.
Yeah, me too. So I'm going to cut this down. So that's 4 inches. I'm going to cut one of these out of our beautiful cardstock.
Crafty Claire says the entire collection with the coordinating mirror, gems, ribbons and cardstock found its way into my order this morning.
Wow. You're not going to be disappointed.
Absolutely not. She also says she's looking forward to trying out the parchment papers as well.
Nice.
Nice. Jane quickly says I ordered mine yesterday. It's gorgeous.
It is particularly beautiful, isn't it?
It really is. It's so classy, so elegant.
Yeah. And the greens are just gorgeous.
Yeah. It's got that,
green.
again, it's really on trend, that fashionable,
Yeah.
crisp, sagey green.
Yeah. So we're going to cut that out of there, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. These pens are just slightly in the way right now. Let me just pop them there.
Viv Williams has asked, is the A4 colouring block the same as the 6x6? I think the 6x6 is ink me. I thought exactly the same, Jess. We'll have a look for you, but I'm pretty sure that's ink me, which again is absolutely fine to colour on, but it is just that slightly bit less smooth.
Yeah. Okay, let's take this out of here. I want to keep that little inner frame as well. So I'm going to do, this is going to be my back. This is going to be my front. I'm going to pop it on some acetate as well, and I'm going to use that inner frame in the middle and then put my topper on the back. So we kind of get, it's a little bit like a diorama style, if you will.
Yeah, it kind of is, just without the sort of sides. You still get that triple sort of layer.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like, what was that concept? The archway concept card that we did.
Let me just trim a little bit of acetate, and I'm going to die cut that so it's the exact same
size.
shape, just so it's neat.
Yeah.
Let me pop that on there, make sure that's sitting where I want that to sit. Oh, they're very curvy, Amy's dies.
Yeah, they've
had a rough time in the machine, haven't they?
They have worked hard.
They have. So we have that layer. We might need a second acetate layer actually, so I might cut another one while I'm thinking about it.
Amazing. Carol says, I love colouring, I have the pens. I'm not really a stamper, so will you be bringing more colouring books out? I mean, watch this space.
Yes.
Like I say, we have a few now with the workbook, with this one. We have the Year of Flowers one.
Yeah.
We've got digi-downloads on the hub as well. Yeah. You can just print and colour.
Any excuse to colour in, we're here for it.
We are here for it,
Definitely.
absolutely.
So it hasn't cut all the way through my acetate, so I'm just going to follow that little channel that it's kind of created and just snip along there with my scissors. There we go. It's got all sorts stuck to it as well from the plates.
Oh yeah, it's, I know.
It just happens.
They've just been, I know these plates aren't even that old, but they've just been a bit battered again, haven't they? We just use them all the time.
We do. It's those little, like, fancy little dotty dies and things we've got, isn't it, as well?
Oh,
and all
yeah.
the little bits stick in there. And it's just one of them.
It is. It is.
Okay, I'm going to use some of this to create art steps in this green. Our little blocks.
Amazing.
And then we'll just quickly do the same on this one. It's almost there. Just not quite. I love the sound these scissors make on the acetate.
Oh, but you know, I was just thinking they are very crisp.
It's a really cool noise, isn't it? It's the micro serrated blade. It just does like a little crinkly sound.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a bit of ASMR, that
isn't it? There we go. Right, so we've got those two. Let's get our scoreboard out and pop some little scores into these two little pieces. So we're going to go, let's go an inch. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4.5.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do 5. I'm going to cut it here, but just so that we can get 2 in one piece, we're going to just pop them together like that. So as long as you've got 4 pieces and a tab,
yeah,
4 and a tab, it's absolutely fine. We'll trim rather than scissor this little section. So we'll take that bit off there that we don't need and cut that down the centre so that we've got those 2 sections.
Awesome.
And then we can bring those together. And we need our red liner for this. Let's see what we've got. I've hidden all the adhesives under the pens.
Oh yeah, well, occupational hazard.
Don't know that there's any red liner in there actually.
Oh, there's some on the shelf. I don't know if it's a bit chunky.
Oh, we'll find out.
We'll find out. Debbie says, Bex, what is ASMR? It's like those sound videos.
Yeah, where it's extreme close up to just to the sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll add this on to here.
And it's basically, it's sort of a bit white noisy vibe type thing.
You get people doing it with all sorts, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's funny. Do you need like a special mic for that, Jess, or is it just closer?
Yeah, I think you need some sort of, because it blocks out.
Oh, okay, like background noise.
Whether that's like the padding or what around you.
Yeah.
Okay, so just give these a score. We'll stick these 2 together. So red liner on the tab, and then just bring that up.
Claire Alcock's like literally put the official, it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
Oh.
So there we go.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. It's an education on all sorts today. Colouring, crafting,
technical
sensory
terms.
sounds.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think everybody does. I think that's the thing
that's
about
the
it,
point,
isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is quite cool. Okay, so this is going to go in the back. One acetate one is going to go in the middle. We'll sandwich that into there, and that's going to have our frame on.
Ooh.
So we just need to bring that down a smidge so it fits within that arch for us there. Could have done with making these a little bit, oh, the arch is going on the front actually, ignore me. Could have done with making them a little bit skinnier, those boxes maybe, but I think we can make it work. That's going to sit in the middle on the second acetate piece with that frame, and then on top in the background, yeah. It's going to look okay. Does everyone else do that? Just like hold things together to see if it works before we actually stick anything in?
Absolutely, yeah, and I don't have like any hands free to hold anymore. Yeah, no, always.
It is very funny. So tape runner on the frame, and rather than kind of line this up central, I'm going to line this up to the kind of top of this arch so it matches the shape perfectly there. because that bottom section is going to go across the bottom of here
of course,
anyway.
yeah.
So it just, that fits nicely onto there. Then, I don't know if that's straight. Oh no, it's okay. I was losing my mind. I feel like I'm just sticking everything wonky.
Oh, do you know, I had that kind of day yesterday. I said to Amy, I was like, I can't buy myself a straight mat and layer today. You just have those days.
Yeah. And then grab that skinny little frame there again.
Love that.
And we're going to go with our dotty on this. It's just taking it around that shape.
Yeah, absolutely love this kit. Do let us know if you've got this kit, if it's on its way. I know that they're super speedy shipping out this week. So let us know. You could have it like today or tomorrow. Do let us know if you've got that absolutely on its way. Kim says she's looking forward to receiving the hedgehog pad.
He's so
Love
cute,
that.
isn't it?
Oh, it's so cute.
It is adorable.
Michelle Lucas has said her goodies are starting to arrive. The postman has just asked me if I have shares in Hunky Dory. I've been there.
That.
I have been there.
Love that. That's so very funny. Let's get some chunkies. I like the organisation.
I know.
Yeah, it's very good. Has everybody seen your little sign as well? I love this.
It's getting unbearable.
It does get out of hand, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does do that. Oh, I couldn't see the 4 mils. I could only see the black ones because they're not as tall. So I'm doubling up these. Yeah. So let's take this out of here. So making sure everything's kind of lined up. Not going to be as easy with this one, but for this one, I'll pop that underneath, pop that over the top, and then stuck my frame back in.
Oh.
So even though they're going that way, it just meant I could perfectly line that up. And then with this, what I'm going to do, let's get our purple glue stick out.
Oh, yes. What a perfect partner for this
Yeah,
job.
definitely. So glue stick on there, pop this down, just kind of roughly where you think it's going to go. Line this back over the top, and then we can just move this.
I was going to say, you've done, that's pretty.
It wasn't bad actually,
really good
was
effort,
it?
that.
It wasn't bad. Just line that up in the centre there.
That's
So then those should hopefully all line up kind of
fabulous.
perfectly when you've got them straight. Over the top there. Nice.
Oh, that's practice talking, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is indeed. Right, let's get these all stuck together now. So this is going onto the back one. So we need tape onto here. Oh, I always try and hide my join as well. So I'm going to make sure that's kind of at the bottom on there.
Yeah, like you say, it just gives it that neater, crisper finish.
It does. It really does. So we're going to add that onto here. Like that. Our second one's going to go onto here.
Oh, this mega roll is such a great, great part, like a great thickness and
could have done with the probably the next one up for these, because I do want to make sure that this one has got tape right at the top, just because it's sandwiching that acetate in the middle. I don't want it kind of almost like just flopping because it's not really stuck in close to the edge.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So you've gone for like edge to edge coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So line that one up in the centre, and then more tape on here. So again, sandwiching this in.
Amazing. Charmaine says, my birthday is in April. I've told my kids a combined gift of the markers would be fab. That's it. Do a bit of an investment.
Yeah.
And you've got 2 or 3 children. Get them all to club together.
Definitely.
And then if you've got your husband and partner as well, you've got 3 children and your husband/partner, 20 quid each.
Yeah. Sorted.
I mean, I feel like you could spend that on like by the time you've done a box of chocolates and some socks and stuff, you're there already.
Yeah.
These are an investment. They are going to give you hours and hours of joy.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I really hope that that your family all get the hint and chip in for you. If not, you will have to buy your own birthday present and treat yourself.
Yeah, definitely. You're worth it, aren't you? And, you know, I just think there are worse things to spend money on.
For sure.
It's going to keep you out of mischief.
Yep.
It's going to keep you quiet.
Yep.
It's going to keep you busy. So just do it.
I know, who doesn't want that? It's a new hobby.
Yeah. It's just that mindfulness, isn't it, as well?
Very mindful.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to pop this on here first. So again, just going in with my dotty for this.
Diane Hatcher said, are these scissors new? I feel like I've missed so much. Yes, they are. They're
They launched
fairly new.
in December, I want to say.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're not like super, super recent, but they are pretty new to our Hunky Dory family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Anne-Marie's absolute favourite scissors now of all time.
They are. I mean, I think I've actually taken my rainbow ones out, to be fair, because I needed to have a real big sort out of my box. It was getting out of hand. But yeah, it's the handles for me. I love the comfy handles.
Comfy handles.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They're so, so great.
Okay, so because we put that border on first, it just means I know where I can put my red liner, because you can see that a little bit, and I know I can fit a little bit of skinny just in this topper as well. So I just put a little bit on there.
Charmaine's replied, and she's put, even if they don't get me it will be a me to me. Basically, I am getting there.
Yeah, and you'll get your reward points for your birthday. It's £5, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking great, Anne-Marie. It's really coming together.
It's getting there now. We just need a little sentiment that I'm going to pop on the front. So I'm going to go... I'm going to have a root, actually, because I don't want any of those, I don't think.
Just
so
whilst you do... we've got, again, comments on the scissors. Don't just listen to us. Angela says they are fabulous. I love mine. Claire Alcock says, I love them. The handles are soft, they're flexible, they're anti-stick, and they have micro-serrated blades. I love mine. Thank you, everybody. It's so, so nice that you love all these items as much as we do, because that is why we bring them out. We don't just bring them out because we love them. We hope that you guys at home will love them too. Definitely.
And they do come in 3 sizes as well. This is the largest pair. The dinky ones, oh my word, are the most adorable things you've ever seen.
So cute.
Love them, absolutely love. But they've got such a, they cut right to the tip, you know, they're really sharp. I've actually got a pair of the little ones at home in my my crochet bag, because I was making pom-poms. And, you know, I've got a pom-pom maker, and, you know, you've got to get the scissors in and cut around all the wool, and I just couldn't do it with the ones that I had at home. But those are perfect because they've got such a sharp little tip. I can just get in. It's perfect. Right, we're going to add, I'm just going to be a little bit extra. Take a little bit of this paper just to layer onto those little green panels as well. So apologies, I don't know what time we're on. Oh, 11:15, we've got loads of time. And I'm going to just take this to 3 notches under the 4 and 3 notches under the 1, and just cut 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, just to add on top of those little step sections we've created. And I'll just go in with my dotty tape runner again.
Oh, Carol makes a good point as well. It's no calorie. Yeah, all crafting goodies, by the way, contain 0 calories.
0 calories.
0 calories, 0 guilt.
Yeah.
Hours of joy.
No judgment here.
No judgment.
There we go. Just going to add those in there just to break up that little bit of green. Brings in that wood grain that we've got in the background as well.
Yeah, such a nice little extra step to do.
Yeah. And I'm going to go with my just a little note on the front. So let's just add that on with a little foam pad. Try and hide my workings if I can when it comes to acetate.
Always.
So we'll add just a little note there. And then I'm going to put my happy birthday, I'm going to put it across the middle section. So I'm going to just add foam pad onto there. And I'm just going to tip this forward so I can see, and just add that across that middle panel.
Amazing.
There we go. And we are done.
Done! What a fabulous card. It's so nice to see something from the handbook demonstrated as well.
Yeah, And, you know, we've done these at 1 inch, you could do them ½ an inch, you could do them deeper, anything at all. But the acetate just works really nicely with that as well, doesn't it?
It really does. What a beautiful card. So fresh and like vibrant as well. Thank you, Anne-Marie.
You're welcome.
Crafty Claire says, love it. Kim Waitman says, fab card. Anne-Marie, lots of love coming in for that. Quick recap for the Win It Weekly. 4 lucky winners. We want to know which of our crafters is a secret aristocrat. Absolutely no hint. I don't have any hints to give you guys. I don't even know. It is under lock and key. Okay. If you want to see that club gift that Anne-Marie has just demoed, we launched it yesterday. Maybe you didn't catch us. So good. Look at it there. $12.99 is going to get all of that home for you. That already contains your free gift, so you can't order it again. It is either the free gift, which is just the toppers and the cardstock, or that amazing bundle, well worth stretching to, for just $12.99. It has a $31.96 value.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Crazy.
You're paying like a third of the price. Less than a third.
Absolutely, mate. And then you're getting really luxurious products like edge-to-edge foiled Puntastic cardstock. You're getting a pocket pad. You're getting, again, double-sided papers and inserts, all to make. And I think it's worth stretching to because it just... You can make dozens more
Just means
cards.
you've got everything, doesn't it? You know, I mean, I'm dreadful for it. If there's one thing or a bundle, I want everything.
I do.
Because I don't want to get it home and go, oh, I wish I got that.
Why didn't I get it?
Because then you can't get it at that price again.
No, I know.
So just go for it now.
Yes. You only regret the things you don't buy.
Exactly.
Just me and Anne-Marie, the biggest enablers of all
Yeah,
time.
we're terrible, sorry.
It's fine. Evergreen Manor, this is your free one for your club members. If, like I say, you don't want to stretch that one, you are still going to get all of this beautiful detail in here. I mean, just look at Evergreen Manor. Isn't it spectacular? Who wouldn't want to live there? You've got the sentiment to the lady of the manor. You've got that wonderful dog there. Again, all those crisp spring greens there, the sages, the lovely rich sort of foresty green there with those creams, those beiges, those dusty rose pinks. Absolutely incredible. Again, your cardstock there, look at that again. The manor house, the vintage motor just pulling up the drive. Oh, you can just imagine it, can't you? Then we have got this foiled cardstock as well with those great banners. Again, this would be great for a stepper or a fold back. You've got those roses, you've got that wonderful check, the brickwork in there. We've got our glorious garden as well with those beautiful oval shaped toppers in there. You've got the orangerie, you've got the Wellington boots, the wheelbarrow there. Many thanks, you're blooming lovely and all the best. You've got border strips, absolutely jam-packed with all of your incredible detail in here. There's that one with those corners as well. Again, this one is just so beautiful. You've got that panel there with the ducks by the pond. Again, that beautiful sort of wisteria and ivy there. And then you have our countryside companions. You've got the swan, the peacock, so regal, aren't they?
Yeah.
Even the dog there just sitting so handsomely. You've got many happy returns with love and to a loyal friend. What a great sentiment that is. Absolutely amazing. Love this. Paula says, do you know when the ultra low tack tape is back in stock? We're thinking April. It is on its way. It has been ordered. There's that one with the swan and that dusty rose colour there as well. There's your ivy. Again, such a great stepper. It looks fantastic in that card that Anne-Marie's just demoed for us, which is our Living in Harmony topper set for you. It's got all of those arches. You've got the cello. You've got the bouquet. You've got the wonderful sort of like, again, really regal, fancy armchair and dressing table there. Again, you could just imagine those right at home in Evergreen Manor. You've got happy birthday, just a little note. When words fail, music speaks, which goes so well with that one, doesn't it? And may your day be filled with little luxuries. And then again, your matching cardstock for that as well. This is absolutely completely free for our club members. You just pay the postage. So we'll show you some of the cards from yesterday as well. These are all on the hub as well. The acetate one there. Again, we've got ones with the extra, so your pocket pads. This one with the foiled cardstock. Like I say, really would recommend stretching to that full kit with the bundle. Just £12.99 for that one. And you're going to get all of those extra goodies to really, again, stretch out the amount of cards you make. I think it's just worth it just for that. And again, you've got this one from our lovely cat. A beautiful, oh, this is a swing card. I thought it was a half panel. It is a gorgeous swing card there. Absolutely beautiful. We've got this one with the pocket pad and those keys. So cute. Lots and lots of lovely samples for you guys. If you want to see the show from yesterday, you can absolutely tune into that. Obviously, we've got a Hunky Dory hub as well. Lots of inspiration. It will not be the last that you see of this club gift. Anne-Marie, have you got anything else to...
We're just going to do a little bit of something from the workbook.
Ooh.
So, I don't know which though. I'm not going to lie, I'm not feeling very decisive. Let's have a look.
It's really hard to choose. They're all so good.
It is hard. The nature was one of my favourite ones. I did quite a lot of the nature bits and pieces. I loved the waterfall, loved doing that one. The tree and the bush were my faves as well. Oh, the flower. Let's do a flower. Oh gosh, I keep putting my feet in the bin.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
I keep kicking it over. So we'll do the little gerbera that's down here.
Beautiful.
So you've got 2 that you can practice on. These are all your different steps with your colours as well. So we need the V93.
I was going to say, are you following the guide?
I'm going to follow the guide.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you can see how well this works. It really does look lovely in your oranges and yellows as well. But I'm a sucker for a pink. Yeah. So
pink gerberas are so lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, so beautiful. So we're going to start with the V93, which is our soft pink. Let me just bring this around so you can see this colour on here.
I actually got a bunch of of gerberas and chrysanthemums and
nice.
The oranges, the pink. It was when I got back off holiday because I was away for Mother's Day itself.
Yeah.
So when we landed back on Monday, there was a really lovely little vase of flowers.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, really nice. And it honestly, and I don't know whether it's like the dye or whatever, it tainted the water. The water was bright pink.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. I was like, oh, even the water's super fun.
I think they do that with some flowers, like the lilies you get, they're dyed, and it is the water that they're kind of grown in, I think, that travels up the stem and makes the petals come out the different colours. I'm sure it is.
Because I've changed the water every day. And it's every day when I come home, the water's pink again.
Wow.
I know, it's really cool, isn't it? But yeah, I was like, oh, I really love them. And David was like, well, I kind of tried to pick something that I thought Georgia would pick for you.
Yeah.
So the brightest ones in the whole shop.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
Definitely. So we've gone in with the V93, and then we're just going with the next step, which is to kind of outline the petals with the RV17. Now you can, I'm kind of sticking to one side of this.
Okay.
Excuse me. You can do all around the edges. It's entirely up to you how you want to kind of add that shade in. The ones in the back we will fill in completely.
Full colour, yeah.
Yeah. So you're just kind of creating that little, I'm just going to turn the book around a little bit. And do you know what I've not done as well, which I say you should do? I've not put my cardstock underneath. We're lucky we've not gone too heavy with the colour yet, so it's not
a disaster.
It's not a disaster. So you're just going to kind of go around here, add in this darker shade. Obviously the ones in the background are naturally going to be a little bit darker because they're behind.
Yeah. And
with the shadows that the other petals create. So you can absolutely kind of fill these ones in.
Amazing. Ash said, is this the workbook you get with the pens or a different one? It is a different one.
This is a different one, yeah.
So, you get a handbook with the pens, which we wouldn't recommend colouring on.
No, it's not. It's not the right material at all. But this has got the areas for you to colour in. So this is actually printed onto that Colour Me cardstock so that you can go in and colour all these bits and pieces. So the next layer is to add RV18 onto the petals for the shadows and RV19 for the flower centre. So let's get that centre in first. So we're going nice and bold with that one.
Amazing.
And then the 18, which is the azalea purple, which is gorgeous.
This is just really building up so quickly, isn't it?
It does, yeah, it really does. And you can take more or less time with this as well.
Yeah.
You know, we could do that kind of one colour technique with this quite easily and it would look just as lovely. Or we can do the kind of 3-4 step colour technique as well. But you can see how we're just adding those little bits of extra darker colours into here. We're just going to bring it all together. And then once we've done this, we will go in with that lighter tone to just blend all this in as well. So it's just layering, it's building. You can wait for your colours to dry in between. You can go straight in as well. There's no real kind of rules.
No, there isn't. Just
have a play. And then they blend all the colours together on the petals using the previous colours. So we're going to go back to our V93, which is over here, and we're going to blend these in together now.
Ooh.
So just blending all those colours in first, and then we can go back in and add further shading if we want to. So get your V93 in.
Oh, this is just so satisfying, going round and round with that.
It's just gorgeous, isn't it? And then go back to our 17, which is our next shade, and just, I'm going to go back to my chisel here again, and again, just bring those colours back in, and just keep going until you're happy with the shading and the colours and how it's all looking. You might do most of your layers, come back to it the next day and think, actually, I want a little bit more in there. I want that to be a bit more vibrant. I want that to be a bit deeper.
Yeah.
Just go back in and build on top of that as well.
100%.
And then we'll go back to our 19, which was the 18, sorry, which was that darker colour, and just hold that down. Just add that little bit of extra shading. You can bring that up the petals as well, you know, like from the centre almost, if you want to. And sometimes it doesn't need to be a super smooth blend either. You know, I quite like that kind of sketchy look with the shading.
Absolutely.
As well as that smooth blend. So if you're struggling to get that smooth blend, it might just not be your style. And actually a lovely little sketchy blend is better suited for you.
I know, and I think these pens suit it a lot more than our old pen. Like, we've got our craft markers. They were very much so good to blend with. They're fantastic, but these ones really suit that more loose, sketchy, if you want to do that.
Yeah, definitely. And then the last thing again, just go in and kind of add that blend in again with that V93. So just going back to your paler tones always to do your blends.
Yeah.
Because obviously you don't want to go in with your darker colour and then just cover everything up. So add that blend in there. We're going to go back to the 19, which was our middle colour, and I'm just going to add a bit more into there. And then we're going to go in with our black. You could go in with anything here. If you wanted something not as strong as the black, you could go in with one of the dark greys. But we're just going to add a few little kind of dots into here as well.
Amazing.
Just to add a bit more texture into the centre there. And that's it, it's done.
Beautiful.
So obviously when you come into the bouquet, once you've practiced all of these different flowers, you've got that whole bouquet that you can replicate with all of those techniques that you've just learned. So they're all featured in there for you to bring that all together with all your different florals. It's such a good book.
So
really
good,
is. If you
isn't it?
haven't opened your pens yet and you haven't got this in your life, I thoroughly recommend getting this.
We absolutely
Because
would.
you can just walk through the book with your pens, try all the different techniques and kind of work as you're doing it.
Absolutely, and follow it along. It's just such a great one to have as well. Again, I know we had a comment from Viv says, I love these project books. They are so incredibly good. I could go as far as saying they are a masterpiece, which is so wonderful to hear. But as Anne-Marie said, you can really go step by step by step until you have that wonderful image at the end. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie.
You're welcome. Thank you.
It's been so fun. TV schedule, Craig is at Hobby Maker. He has worked so hard. I know he was chipping away at the weekend.
Yeah.
Yesterday. He is at Hobby Maker this afternoon. He will be there at 2 p.m. He's got brand new Whopper Topper pads. There was comments on that saying that people are excited for those.
Very excited for those.
Quirky cats and dogs.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh, it's just fantastic, isn't it?
So much fun.
3 p.m. he's got our delightful die cuts. We've got a brand new one for you with the beer bottles. They are so fun. So much fun and real personalisation. And then 7 p.m. he's got a Hobby Maker birthday mashup featuring all of our fabulous March launches that we've got for you. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, it's time for the scalloped edge card blank.
Yes!
Gorgeous foiled edges to them and a brand new moonstone dies that are essential for your stash. Craig and Kat will be here with you tomorrow at 10 a.m, so do not miss it. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you found this really useful. Don't forget to grab your markers, grab your club gift, everything that we've got going on during this Members Week. And we will see you here, same time tomorrow.